You know, the last couple of years, some really nice new technology has come out with Christmas lights and lighting in general, especially with LED lights. If you're not really familiar with LED lights, there's some things you should definitely watch for, because LEDs use a lot less electricity and they're more durable, they're less likely to burn out, they last a lot longer. They tend to be a little bit more expensive, but in the long run, between your electrical savings and the amount of the fewer repairs that you have to do, really saves a lot of money in the long run. But what I'm going to show you is like a standard incandescent light set. So this is a traditional light bulb, you know, with a filament in it, and this is your standard Christmas light set, and what that really looks like. There's 50 lights to this set. It's got that nice warm glow to it, and this is what most people really consider your traditional Christmas lights that have been around for a long time. The LEDs, they've really improved the colors. You know, when the LEDs first came out, they were kind of blue and really bright and really hard to look at. And so over the last couple of years, there's been some great advances in technology with LEDs. Now this is a light set that we call it champagne. You can see the color is even warmer than your traditional warm clear light set. So this is a champagne color, and then I've also got a warm clear color, and they're so close to your standard incandescent light that even now a lot of people can't really tell the difference. So incandescent here on my far right in the middle, this is a warm clear, so you can see it's just a little bit whiter color than the incandescent, and then the champagne is actually a little bit warmer color than the incandescent. So they've really done some great improvements on the color, and what you'll find here at Anderson's that you won't find anywhere else is with LED lights, they actually flicker, they refresh, and so they don't burn consistently like an incandescent light would. They flicker. So best way to describe that is when you look at a screen, like a television screen or a monitor on your computer, you don't notice that it flickers, it refreshes so quickly that your eye can't notice it. But when you watch it on like a video, you can actually see the screen flickering. That's what LEDs do also. And if you turn your head quickly, or if you look at it just right, you can actually see the lights flicker just a little bit. These sets that I've got, they are called full wave LEDs, and you won't spend any more money for them than you would a standard light set, but the technology, they refresh twice as fast as a regular light, so you can't see it with your naked eye. And so they're a much better quality light set. They'll last a lot longer. They're really going to burn for about 10 to 15,000 hours, which means if you burn them from Thanksgiving until the 1st of January, you can leave them on the entire time for about 8 years. So you wouldn't leave them on all year long. You'd leave them on from Thanksgiving to January. You know, don't even have to ever turn them off if you don't want to. They'll last about 8 years that way. So they'll last a long time. Just using them under regular use. You know, if you're turning them on at 6 o'clock at night, turn them off at 11, you'll really get a long time out of those. So some great new technology. But what we found is being able to custom cut your lights is amazing. So we can take these bulk sockets, and they come in different sizes. You can put your own plug on them. You can cut them to whatever length you need. So if you're doing a little small Christmas village, you can make a little 5 or 10 foot long section. If you're doing your house, you can make a 150, 200, 300, 400 foot long section and use it in your home or on the exterior of your home. And there's a lot of nice new shapes and colors that you can do with the LEDs. Great thing about these LED bulbs, they don't break, so you can bounce them on the concrete and you don't have to worry about them breaking. And you know, when you put those in, they just light up and they look so good. So this is an LED bulb. I'm going to put an incandescent right next to it so you can see the difference between the two. So we've got different colors, different styles that you can do in different sizes as well too. So get that in there. There we go. So there's your incandescent bulb right here in the middle. I've got a green LED, and then this is a warm clear LED on this side. The best thing about LEDs, especially in this size of a C7 bulb, is they use a 35th of the electricity that a standard incandescent bulb would. So when we're talking, you put up your Christmas lights, you did 300 bulbs last year with incandescent, spent maybe $100 in electricity during the holidays for it. If you swap those out for LEDs, you'll spend $3.85 for the same amount of light usage. I mean, so they're going to use a 35th of the electricity that your incandescent bulbs would, and they are non-breakable. So you can bounce them off the concrete, they can bounce on your roof if the wind blows. They hold up so much longer than your incandescent bulbs, which if I bounce this on the countertop, it would shatter and it would break, and then I'm going to have to replace it. So much longer durability, you get great colors, saves electricity. There's just so many options to using the LEDs instead of going with traditional incandescent bulbs that it's really going to save you a lot of money in the long run. We've got all of these options to choose from at Anderson Seed, even round LEDs in all kinds of different colors, and we'll help you find the best combinations to decorate your home with.